ఎండ్ గోల్డ్ బయర్స్, మీ కష్టాల్లో నమ్మకమైన మీ ఆత్మీయ నేస్తం.
వెంకటాద్రి ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ ఎలా అయింది అసలు?
ఎలా అయింది నాది అదే. అగైన్ ఐ థింక్ ఐఎమ్ అ బ్లెస్డ్ చైల్డ్. ఐ హ్యాడ్ టు డూ దిస్. వెన్ ఐ స్టార్టెడ్ ఆల్సో నాకు తెలియదు. నేను మ్యాథ్స్ ఆనర్స్ చదువుతున్నాను. ఓకే, ఐ వాజ్ మోడలింగ్ ఇన్ ఢిల్లీ. ఐ వాజ్ స్టడింగ్ మ్యాథ్స్ అండ్ నేను నా ఫస్ట్ మూవీ యాక్చువల్లీ ఐ డిడ్ బిఫోర్ మిస్ ఇండియా, ఇమీడియట్లీ ఆఫ్టర్ 12th. మోడలింగ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసే వెంటనే 15-20 డేస్లో నాకు కాల్ వచ్చింది కన్నడ మూవీ కోసం. సో నాకు అప్పుడు ఏమీ తెలియదు, అంటే సౌత్ ఇండస్ట్రీ కూడా ఉందని నాకు తెలియదు. నేను మూవీసే తక్కువ వాచ్ చేస్తాను, అంటే లైక్ ఐ సెడ్ దట్ టీవీ అండ్ ఆల్వేస్ నాట్ వాచ్ మచ్. అండ్ 12th వీ వర్ ఇన్ స్పోర్ట్స్, ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దాట్. కాలేజ్లోనే స్టార్ట్ చేసాం ఫాలో చేయాలి మూవీస్. ఓకే, కొన్ని వెళ్ళి చూసి. సో ఇట్ వాజ్ వెరీ లిమిటెడ్. సో సౌత్ ఉంది ఇండస్ట్రీ అని నాకు ఒకే ఒక ఇమేజ్ ఉంది. కాదు, అది స్లీజీ ఉంటుంది ఏమో, నాకు తెలియదు.
అలా ఉండేది.
I was 16-18. Like I didn't know. Imagine Delhi నుంచి వచ్చి you never live. Like I didn't know that South industry is so big. ఏమీ తెలియదు. Hindi only I didn't know what I know what's South. So నా కాల్ వచ్చేటప్పుడు I said, sorry, I'm not looking at doing films in the South. Thank you. So వాళ్ళు పాపతో మాట్లాడారు. So the reason that they were really after me was because they saw my date of birth. And that team used to believe a lot in horoscope, and that guy said that 10th October, whatever my date of birth and everything, they had taken from someone, and they said that she's going to be a star one day.
What?
Eppudu. Can you believe
that? What are you saying?
Yeah, I was 18 then.
Evaru chepparu idi meeku?
Valle producer na dad ki. That's why we want
10th October phalana samvatsaramlo puttina ammayi
1990 lo puttinappudu. So whatever, they knew, like they asked my some details. And they said this girl is going to be a star, and they wanted me అందుకే. I'm like, నాకు యాక్టింగ్ ఏ రాదు, నాకు తెలీదు కెమెరా ఏంటి. నేను మోడలింగ్ కూడా ఇప్పుడు ఒక్క షూట్ చేశాను, 15 days ఓన్లీ. సో దెన్ దే కన్విన్స్ మై డాడ్. నో, దే సెడ్, అండ్ విచ్ మూవీ ఇస్ దట్? 7G రెయిన్బో కాలనీ స్లాష్ బృందావన్ కాలనీ, దాట్ మూవీ ఇన్ కన్నడ. సో వాళ్ళు సిడి పంపించారు. ఆ క్లైమాక్స్ లో యూ నో దట్ ఇస్, I said, నేను చేయను, నేను ఏడిపించాను. The movie chose, like I was so kiddish, I started crying there. I said, Papa, I am not going to do this. My dad's like, no, don't do it. No. They've just sent the CD. So then my dad said, see, she's not comfortable in doing this. We'll change anta. They changed the climax. The Kannada climax is different.
Okay.
So then they were offered some money, which was in lakhs. And I was like, oh, my pocket money is 2,000. I'm going to get money in lakhs for 1 month, 30, 35, 40 days kavali. Cheddam, car konkunta. So I will be the first one who will have a car in my friends. And college I'll go on car. So that's why I did the film.
Oh.
And while I was doing it, I started enjoying the process. I was clueless, నాకు తెలియదు. First time they gave me Kannada lines, I didn't know there is something known as prompt. I didn't know. I said, okay, like I learned history, I will learn this also. So I learned it. And they were surprised. Kannada నేర్చుకుంటుంది, అంత బాగా చేసింది అమ్మ. Anna, okay. I just learned it like I learned my essays, you know. And I was a good student. So it was that. That's how it began. And నాకు చాలా నచ్చింది. And a movie shoot చేసిన తర్వాత, obviously I took like 40 days off from college. I fell short of attendance. అప్పుడు కాలేజ్లో గొడవ. And I was in a sister run college, Jesus and Mary, so it was very strict. So ఈ మూవీ 6 months తర్వాత 7 months తర్వాత రిలీజ్ అయింది. దాని తర్వాత తెలుగు నుంచి నాకు చాలా కాల్స్ వచ్చాయి. తెలుగు నుంచి వచ్చేటప్పుడు నాకు తెలియదు తెలుగు ఏంటి, కన్నడ ఏంటి, తమిళ ఏంటి, ఏమి తెలియదు. డాడీ ఫోన్ వస్తే యూనో దే యూజ్డ్ టు సెండ్ ఫ్లైట్ టికెట్స్ టు కమ్ అండ్ మీట్. I used to go, meet, say hello, hi, audition, and then they would say, okay, now this is 60 days, and my reaction used to be like, don't you know I'm doing maths honors? How can I give 60 days? If you have anything for 4-5 days, tell me. I'll do. I didn't know you're not supposed to do anything for 4-5 days, or you're not supposed to do a small role. Assalu 5 days enta istaru, okay, super. Chesidanu. Because I didn't know I'm going to make a career here. I didn't know what acting is. I was absolutely non-filmy.
But basic stint ఉంది మీలో. ఏంటి? లర్నింగ్ సంథింగ్. ఏదైనా
నేర్చుకోవచ్చు,
ఏదైనా చేయొచ్చు.
It was just that. ఏమైనా ట్రై చేద్దాం, ట్రై చేయడానికి ఏముంది. And it is then that when I did so I did a special appearance in Keratam, ఒక మూవీ వెంకటాద్రి ముందు. చాలా మంది తెలుసు, చాలా మందికి తెలియదు. That movie, so that happened like that. They called me for the main girl. I said, if you have anything for lesser number of days, tell me. So there was a 5-day thing. I did that. Chesanu. Dan tarvata, you know how photos get circulated, people called, I used to come meet. Puri sir met me. That was one event where he said 100 days kavali. This was after Pokeri. Because Amma ki Telugu radu, and you know, we'll train her and all of that. I said, what are you saying? Maths honors I'm doing. How can they think I can leave my college? Naku backup kavali. And I was always the kind of person who knew that I need backups and securities in life. My dad told me at that point, correspondence cheyalante cheyochu. Naku problem ledu if you want to act. I said, no, I will give that a shot after my college is over. Till then I will model. What if it doesn't work? I can't be a struggler. I can always do my masters later. Kani graduation undali. And now that I'm in a good college, why leave it for 2 years? So I don't know. I think I was born with that wisdom in my mind. So then I said no. And he told my dad, how is it going to matter if she's going to be an actress? Is she going to roam around with a degree in her neck?
He said that.
He told my dad that. So what he said was right. Like, had I known నాకు యాక్ట్రెస్ ఏ ఉండాలి ఎప్పుడు ఆలోచిస్తే ఎందుకు ఆ థియోరమ్స్ ఎందుకు ఆ క్యాల్కులస్ డిఫరెన్షియల్ 3 years మ్యాథ్స్ లైక్ ఎందుకు మ్యాథ్స్ చదివాను మ్యాథ్స్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఈజీ కానీ whatever happens, like I said, it happens for a reason. I was too young. I would have never been able to handle things and understand people, and I was very naive. So anyways, keeping all that aside, that happened. So appudu emaindante I used to come meet, go back, and people started thinking she's there but she's not signing anything. Then I signed a very big film which I got replaced from after 4 days of shoot. So Mr. Perfect would have been my debut. So sign chesanu, but I didn't know I'll be very honest, I didn't know the value of it or the worth of it. So 4 days shoot chesin tarvata I was replaced. Appudu kuda I was like, okay.
Appudu ante light.
Light ante, see, when you have the desire for something, when you value it, appudu meeku bad feel avuddi. Appadi varaku I was just in my first year or second year of college. I didn't know this is what I wanted. Kani aa first rejection tarvata I was like, little. Okay. That's when I realized I really want to do this. Then that happened 2-3 times over 2-3 films. There was Mr. Perfect, then there was another film in between. There was Autonagar Surya. So that's when I decided, okay, now I have done 2-3 random, like not random, but 2-3 films without thinking. And now people don't want to sign me because they're thinking I'm getting rejected for God knows what reason. Maybe attitude undi. Maybe అమ్మాయికి రాదు యాక్టింగ్ రాదు ఏంటని I didn't know, but then I thought, okay, clear, Miss India వెళ్దాం ఫస్ట్ దాని తర్వాత చూద్దాం. So I went for Miss India, I moved to Bombay, then I started getting calls, then I knew that I'm not going to get, by then I knew that ఒక పెద్ద లాంచ్ సో కాల్డ్ మల్టీ క్రో లాంచ్ ఉండదు because there's already one film that exists. There is one film in Tamil, one in Kannada. The people know me, but I'm not a fresh face. This is a stamp.
Yeah.
You have to erase that stamp. Appudu then I'd signed Yarya. I was shooting for Yarya, then Rough happened. So I signed Rough. I said, okay, Adi ki appudu Prema Kavali release ayindi. Prema Kavali was a hit. So I thought, okay, this is fine. Dan tarvata while I was shooting for Rough, on the 3rd day itself Venkatadri Express happened because Kiran sir came on set and he saw me and they were casting. Then Chota sir auditioned me for 3 days. Camera mundu ఎంత పెద్ద డైలాగ్ ఇచ్చి నా ఇంట్రొడక్షన్ డైలాగ్ నాకు ఇప్పుడు కూడా గుర్తుంది ప్రపంచంలో దేవుడు ఆ పెద్ద డైలాగ్ ఉంది కదా నేను ఐ వాజ్ స్వెట్టింగ్ వైల్ ఆడిషనింగ్ ఫర్ దాట్ అండ్ దెన్ దట్ హ్యాపెన్ అండ్ దెన్ లైక్ ఐ సెడ్ ఐ థింక్ ఐమ్ డెస్టినీస్ చైల్డ్ వెంకటాద్రి హ్యాపెన్ టు రిలీజ్ ఫస్ట్ రఫ్ కేమ్ as my 4th film Venkatadri released, Lokyam released, Karan Tiga released, and by then like things just started rolling and I found my and by then I had realized that this is what I really want to do and నాకు యాక్టింగ్ ఏ చేయాలి చాలా ఇష్టమే and Telugu ఎంత రెస్పెక్ట్ వచ్చింది so yeah, so I'm saying it was just like that's why I value every bit of it.
సో కానీ నిజంగా డెస్టినీ అని అనొచ్చు. డెస్టినీ వల్లే మీరు అంటే ఇక్కడ ల్యాండ్ అయ్యారు, లేకపోతే అసలు సదర్న్ ఇండస్ట్రీ గురించి అసలు ఏమీ తెలియని ఒక వ్యక్తి 10 సార్లు 100 సార్లు నాకు వద్దు అని చెప్పినా కూడా
I was dragged destiny, like I said, God's hand, because I'm glad the films that didn't happen because I was very young. I would have not handle success well. Maybe it could have gotten to my head. You know, maybe avvochu. And పెద్ద ఫస్ట్ మూవీ దీంతో దాంతో ఓ నాకు ఇది కావాలి మేబీ you don't know whether when I got it tough, when I didn't get it easy, I had the fire, I had the desire. నాకు తెలుసు ఇప్పుడు also you have to be always, that gratitude has to be there, that thank you God, you've given me more than I ever thought.
Hi, this is Renu Desai, exclusive interview on Dialogue with Prema on iDream's channel. And here's wishing iDream hearty congratulations for their 700 million views.